Welcome back to Boyband Break, where we encourage you to take a break from your day and join us in some boyband conversation. As always, my name is Diane.
I'm Chinzia.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Lydia, aka Mama Boo.
All right.
As you can tell, if you are watching this is our first video, minus the cooking video.
Yes.
We're trying something new during quarantine at, what do we call it?
The Dorkalicious
Studios. Sophia is on the phone, so she is represented by this lovely doll with her microphone. So we are all here and good to go.
So if you like this format, if you prefer this to just our audio format, make sure to subscribe to this channel and leave us a comment. Let us know, like this video, all that stuff. Hopefully it's gonna be good. You're gonna get some face reaction,
especially that one over there.
Yeah. Good face. Sorry, there was just a titty slapper there.
Titty slapper,
Oh,
always.
okay.
Anyways, the other thing that I wanted to mention before we get into our topic of the day, we are currently 5 episodes away from 100 episodes.
Woo! Look at us go!
So, what I need to say is, there's like 2 things you need to do. One is, make sure you are following us on all social medias. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything.
And that's at Boyband Break.
Because there's definitely going to be some contests coming in celebration of our 100th episode.
And there's some good prizes. I saw them. They look fun.
We have a whole laundry basket full.
The second thing that you need to do is tell us, like, is there something you'd like us particularly to do for our 100th episode? Should we be, like, picking our favorite moments from the past 100 episodes? Would you want to hear something collaborative about, like, different boy bands or something like that? You know,
100 songs.
100 songs, 100 kisses,
100
girl.
kisses, girl.
So, if there's something you want to see for us specifically in celebration of our 100th episode, leave us a message. I'm open to suggestions.
You can also email us, boybandbreak@gmail.com.
That's true.
That's true.
That is
We are
true.
readily
Why
available.
not?
Well, why not? Exactly, Sophia. All right. So, this is a topic that we randomly brought up in our group chat the other day, and so I thought, you know what? Why not bring it to the podcast?
All right.
Yes, I'm getting nervous.
We talk about a lot of things, so I tend to forget things, so we're very excited to know.
You know, you guys know how group chats go. Everyone's in them these days.
Yeah.
Lydia scrolls through and doesn't read.
I skim through. It's very overwhelming. I can't help it.
It's fine. It's fine because we're restarting the conversation.
That's right.
Right now.
Okay, let's do it.
For the people.
Mm-hmm.
Is this even a group chat that Lydia was in?
No.
Oh.
Anyways.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
So we were talking about, like, which boy band or even boy band members do you think would do well on certain reality shows?
Ah, yes.
Oh, okay.
Now, like, in the interest of fairness, I eliminated all the singing shows because I feel like that's kind of a wash, and then you get into, like, who sings better than who, and like, I just like the tone of this person's voice better, and blah blah blah.
The prettiness of his face.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yeah.
So you don't want to, like, let that muddy, like, who's actually the best singer. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah. All right.
so all singing shows are out. No Masked Singer, no
Good.
American Idol, no The Voice.
Yes.
None of that shit.
Get out of here.
I would like to start this by saying that I do not watch a lot of reality TV, so hopefully I will know what you're talking about.
So I did a few reality shows, but then I also started thinking about game shows.
Ah, nice.
You watch game shows.
I do watch game
So-
shows.
We can get into that also. I have a little list here.
Lydia,
So-
stop cheating. Do not look.
Oh,
It
I'm
doesn't-
sorry. No, I've never actually seen your handwriting before. It's very pretty.
Oh,
I'm usually on the
thanks.
other side of the table. Okay.
Yes.
I won't
know,
let
in
go.
the studio, you're like way over there.
I am. It's true.
Anyways.
Yes.
Anyways, should we just start? And then it's fine if you see them.
Let's
It doesn't
go.
really matter.
Okay.
We should start at the beginning of reality TV, should we not?
Yes.
Start as Survivor.
Ah,
Yes. Woo.
So
Very nice.
think of
Lydia and Kenny watch Survivor Yeah,
like religiously.
We did for like a long time. I think it's like, oh my god, how many seasons is it now? Like 40?
something.
Wow.
It's like
20, I think 24.
Is it? Do you
No, I feel like there's more than
I don't
that.
know.
It's gotta be
I feel
more
like
than
it's
that.
been around
But
for
like we did watch like this most
maybe
recent season with like anytime Boston Rob is on is when I come back.
I love
I'm like,
Boston Rob.
Boston Rob. But
Was
just
Amba on it too?
yes, both of them.
Aw,
I know
didn't
it was
watch
so
it.
cute. It was so cute. They didn't win unfortunately. Some was
Eh.
an asshole one. I was like, I hate you. Anyway,
Was the person who won also
I used to watch a lot of reality shows in the beginning,
Yeah.
but I stopped a long time ago.
it was not really reality anymore. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's just a drama.
that's convenient that this
Like, I used
happened.
to watch everything, even
Yeah.
like The Hills and that kind of stuff. Anyways,
Speaking of reality shows, if anybody would like to fund a DeFranco dysfunctional family reality show, by all means, come give us money.
Yes, that'd be great.
We're very entertaining.
Yeah, we're weird. Anyways, but
I would definitely
especially
watch
then.
that.
thanks. So,
Yes.
but like, yeah, like anytime Boston Rob is on, 100% I'm there. Anyone else hasn't won my heart. So
I watched Rob and Amber's wedding. I
Yes,
remember
we
they
did
that.
too,
That was
yeah.
fun. That was good.
that was so sweet.
And then they were on Amazing Race too.
Yes, they were. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Anything they do, like I don't know, they can poop in a bag, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Rob and Amber poop. Like, not that I would. But
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
no.
It's just like I just like them. They're a very cute couple. Anyways, let's continue.
Let's continue. So, in your mind's eye, think of all the boy bands and all the boy band members.
Okay.
I
Can
feel
you
like
picture
whenever
them all?
we do
Yes.
this, I always forget about like
Are
mass
there
amounts of boy
shirts
bands.
on?
No.
Not in Lydia's
No,
one.
no.
Maybe if they are, take them off because this is Survivor.
Yay. Okay.
Right. And who do you think is surviving? Who do you
Oh.
think's gonna be?
See, like that's not fair because a lot of who I think are attractive probably would not survive in the wild.
Correct, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta get to the nitty gritty. Who can like I'm thinking about John Knight. He can like live off the land, use some trees to
That's
build
true.
some
He
shit.
does a lot of construction and farming.
You know,
He
he'll
knows-
like befriend a
Wasn't he
bird
on,
and like have it on his
Yeah, he
shoulder
would.
and like
Yeah, he
pet
probably
it.
would. Yeah.
He's vegan now, though, isn't he?
I don't know.
That's why he's befriending the bird, not eating the bird.
I gotcha.
I think Kevin Richardson would do well on Survivor. I feel like he's serious enough and like he could like buff enough to like build something, but he would get blindsided.
He's
and not
also
win.
very outdoorsy.
Yeah.
And
Like-
didn't his family used to own a camp or something?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So he's a contender for sure.
yes, I think so.
He's making it far. I don't know about winning,
He's not winning.
but he's
not
making it far.
winning. He's gonna get blindsided because he's too kind.
That's true.
So in our chat, I had mentioned Team Howie because this was just Backstreet related. Because I feel like Howie is very chill, and I feel like he would be able to like have the other teams fight it out and then just kind of like sneak
Fly
in,
under the radar. Yeah.
fly on the radar, have some fun, whatever.
Yeah.
But when you just said to picture boy band members, the one that is sticking out to me is Jeff Timmons from 98 Degrees.
Jeff Timmons is too attractive to survive on Survivor.
He is a strong fellow.
Uh-huh.
He likes to be shirtless.
Yes.
How is this gonna help him survive on
He's
an
gonna
island?
survive. He can
How?
build shit. I feel like he has a lot of muscles. I feel like he can build things.
Just because you have muscles
and
doesn't mean you
do-
can build stuff.
I feel like he would be able to do a lot. So I'm
I
putting.
feel like Jeff
I
is
don't
too
think so.
like
He's too
I'm
pretty. Yeah.
Vegas casino man.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
He's-
he's not. I'm gonna be in the wilderness.
No.
Who's gonna be in the wilderness?
Kevin
Kevin
Richardson.
and John Knight. And I'm trying to think of other people.
Jeff Timmons is younger than John Knight.
I'm
so
thinking
yeah.
also Brian. He's very competitive, so if
Ah.
he has a way to win, he'll do it. He'll come up with a
So
way.
Sophia does bring up a good point. You're like
The cousin alliance.
So
What-
she's Brian from the Backstreet Boys.
what Lydia's criticism of Kevin is, and I think she's probably right, is that he's too nice. He doesn't have
Yeah.
that like cutthroat attitude.
Yeah.
Which, like, to a degree, you kind of also have to have that aspect too. You have to
Yes.
have the competitive, like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win.
Which
attitude.
is why 98 Degrees would be good for this, because they started their band themselves. They worked their way up there. They didn't have Lou helping them out. They didn't have that. They like
Are you saying like they played Survivor in a parking lot?
I don't know.
Like, what do
It was
you-
in Ohio. They're from Ohio.
Okay, like
I got nothing.
okay, like survival skills.
Okay, what
Nick
do you do in
Lachey.
Survivor?
Did you not watch Survivor?
I watched it many years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
They do competition games where they
No,
run
okay.
and do
Let me explain.
math things.
Let me explain.
I don't know.
You get to the island and you're like, oh, I'm freshly showered and have nice clothes. I'm feeling great about my life.
Okay.
Then there's no food, right?
Okay.
Then you have to build shelter. Then you have to build fire. you need to fish for things with like your hands. You know what I mean? And then you have to go to tribal council. You have to do challenges, and you got to
And
build
what kind of
alliances.
challenges are these things?
The challenges,
Physical challenges.
The challenges are like the easiest part. It's just like drop a marble in this and like wiggle your dick, and then like you win the challenge. Like that's like the hard part is the surviving part.
So when they wiggle their
Fun.
dicks, is that like
Like, you know
through
Is
what
that
I'm
the-
how they catch the fish?
No, it's not like
Oh
not
my God.
actual like wiggling of dicks, but like it's just like
I
the
love it.
challenge is like pretty like easy-ish. You know what I mean? Because like the surviving part is like 90% of it, and the challenge is like 5%, and then eating is the other 5% because you have no food, so you have no time to eat.
So maybe we should look at it in a way like, who do we think has no like outdoor life skills,
Thank you. Yes, that's what I'm
and
trying
then
to say.
try to get them out. So who seems the Ashley Parker Angel? What do you think?
Oh no, he's a beauty. He would not survive on Survivor.
No, right?
Oh, so you're
I'm
going
trying
the
to say
opposite way
I'm going the
now.
opposite way. I'm trying to figure out who would get eliminated first.
Oh,
and then-
Ashley, like within the first 2 minutes.
Oh,
But
okay,
only
yeah.
because he
I
doesn't
felt
want to
like
be
who's
there.
going to win?
Yeah, he'd be like, "Oh, I don't
I
get to
feel-
shower. Fuck this shit." I'm
Yeah,
out of here."
yeah.
What do we feel about AJ from the Backstreet Boys?
I think he would be out as well.
Is it,
Can he
'cause,
have
like,
cigarettes?
Is he allowed to have cigarettes?
No, of course not. No,
No,
you're
no.
Survivor.
He's gonna
You're
have
smoke
no.
a branch. Like, what are you gonna
Maybe
do?
he will.
Although
Who
maybe
knows?
he
Lick a
could,
tree.
like,
They don't give you cigarettes.
surprise a few people, because you never know. Maybe he would actually be able to.
No
Because I
shot.
feel like AJ doesn't like, although he is skinny and whatever fit. I don't think he works out a lot. I don't think he has the endurance. I don't think that he has like what
The lung
200
capacity
pairs of
to
shoes.
run?
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
all right.
Yeah, it's true.
What other major boy banders?
Wait. Why did we move from
Okay, I
who's going
think
to survive
Eric,
to who's not
Michael
going to survive?
I don't
Estrada
know,
would be out as
because-
well.
Because Chinzia likes to play devil's advocate. I don't know.
Okay,
Anyway,
who
Sophia.
did he say?
Sophia did mention.
I don't think Lance would
No,
do well.
she just said something. She said Eric Michael Estrada.
Okay.
I think that he would be out as well.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
think
too
he would
pretty.
do well.
He would be out.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I
sorry.
agree.
I also think that Lance Bass would be out.
Oh,
Okay, although unless it's one of those like
No.
strategy thinking games,
The
because I
thing-
feel like he's
He
good with
was
that.
in training to be a Russian astronaut, Chinzia. He's got
True,
survivor
that is
skills
true.
to survive on like the moon
And
drink his own
Lance-
piss.
Lance
So,
is
yeah, he can do that.
competitive too.
When did Lance drink his own piss?
Chinzia, astronauts drink their own piss all
Lance
the time.
drink is on what?
They always drink their piss.
What are you talking?
Chinzia! Okay, listen. In space, there is
Is
no.
it filtered?
Yes, there is no
Okay.
fresh water, so
It's
they
not like they
recycle their
pee
piss.
into a
Yeah,
cup.
they're not like okay. They pee into something, it gets filtered out, and then they drink what is technically their own piss,
Okay, gotcha.
but it's not because it's filtered. But I'm
What's
just
the
saying,
worst is when you're like super thirsty and then you also have to piss. You feel like your body should just like
even itself out.
even
but
itself
that's not
out.
how
Like
that
there's
works.
liquid in you, you're fine.
but it's already
reabsorb.
used liquid.
I don't know.
It's like I got piss in here. I can't drink this piss unless you're an astronaut. It's the body is very specific.
Okay, so
okay.
back
Can we
to
get back to
Lance.
the challenges.
Okay, thank you. Yes,
sorry.
okay.
Yes, Lance is very competitive, and him and his husband watch a lot of TV. So I feel like they would.
So
have
he
more
would maybe
strategies.
watch the show and
He would
know
really
the
want. He wants to be on
strategies.
Big Brother. That's-
Well,
I
Big
would
Brother
love to
is
be on Big
next,
Brother.
guys. Big
Oh,
Brother is
okay.
next.
Okay, so I'm thinking just so
Wait.
Survivor is more like the physically fit people do best on this, correct?
No,
No.
You need
No.
a mix. You need the mix of the brains and the bronze. You need both.
You have to have a combination of like all three factors.
That's why like
like-
Boston Rob is like the perfect machine because he's strong
you-
enough to look strong, but he's keen enough to trick you into things, and also a little bit hot. Not like crazy, like hot. He's just a little bit hot. So you're like,
Just a touch of
you
heat.
got a touch of tingle in the vingle.
Yeah,
and,
it's
and you're on a
teeny
desert.
tingle.
It's a teeny tingle. You're in an island.
Teeny tingle.
Things are getting interesting. You're like, oh, he's cute. I guess I'm gonna let him like do his stuff. Oh no, I've been voted off. You son of a bitch, Rob.
Do people do it on Survivor?
I
I
can't
feel
imagine.
like Survivor's not really a romantic.
It's
show.
not super romantic.
Well, I guess Rob and Amber hooked up on
yeah,
Survivor.
yeah, but I just like you're gonna have sex in a bush. Like it's not
Like
pleasant.
the mosquitoes, I feel would be bothering
Yeah,
people.
yeah, no.
Bugs.
It's not. It's Big Brother. It ain't like
We
it's literally surviving.
We've not talked about Nick
Carter?
Carter.
Yeah. Oh my God, Nick wouldn't make it off the boat.
I love Nick with
He's
my whole
beautiful.
heart.
I love Nick too, but I
Okay.
don't think he would do well.
He doesn't.
Survivor.
He's not the brightest crayon in the box.
Okay.
Like he would be
You
off trying to
know?
like make songs with like rocks, while
Yeah.
other people are like trying to like
Yeah.
build a
Make
fire.
pancakes.
And they'd be like, Nick, you're on our team,
But
okay?
he's
And
like
he'd
a-
be like, okay. They'd be like, fuck this guy, he totally believed that he's on our team. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
they'd like screw him over.
So people will play a lot of mind games with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's what Survivor
As
is.
I said, love him with my whole heart. Kinda gullible.
Okay.
True.
I'm just saying, like, you need to have.
Would you team Nick in the chat?
I don't think he's like cutthroat enough for that game.
Listen, that was a different kind of chat.
Okay.
That in that chat, Nick and I formed a team together.
Oh yes, because we were on it
And
as well.
I said my I believe my exact words are, you're gonna be like, wow, he's so dumb, what an awful choice. But also he's so dumb, so then I control him and I control the whole team.
Oh my God.
And then I'm really the leader of the team.
Yes. And
Big
then-
brain, big
and
brain.
Then, and then I made a nice team with Team Howie, where we chilled with Mike the bodyguard and Eddie from Wonderful Union. And
That's not. You're not
it was a
winning
good-
Survivor.
It was fun. We were
We
having a
agree-
good time.
You're having a vacation.
We
at that
all
point.
agreed that Howie and Shinzia and all these people would just get drunk in the woods and then get lost.
Pretty much.
And then be like, where's
Yeah.
everyone else?
Yeah.
And then,
I have a bit of a competitive streak.
okay.
You sure?
When
And I
there's
said, like,
boybands
Brian is
around and you're like
competitive,
having
so
a
he
good
would
time,
want
you're
to
gonna
win.
worry about a game?
No, you wouldn't.
I don't know. Maybe.
No, you wouldn't. Lies.
As long as we have fun, that's all that matters.
That would
This
be
is
what
not
they'd
a
say
game for
upon
fun.
their
It's a
eviction.
game to
Yeah,
win.
Pretty much. Yeah.
They'd be like, well, we had fun, so really we won.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Exactly. And like, I
Yeah,
don't blame
that's
you.
not the point of the
Like,
game.
It's like I have that opinion too. When I was in I auditioned for MasterChef season 5. The person sitting next to me flew in from Alberta, and they had made, because that was like the last thing that they could do, was this Toronto one, and they had made pitafoils or whatever, you know, like the cream puffs that are filled
Profiteroles?
profiteroles, yeah, the little itty bitty ones, and it looks like she shit them out onto a plate, and she's like, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "Is that your final product?" And then she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, this is the audition, so I would maybe zhuzh it up a bit." So then I had some spare plates and stuff. I'm like, "Here, why don't you like put them like this? That way they present a lot nicer." Like,
Aw, look
And
at you
so like
helping
it was
out.
good. And I'm like,
That's
okay, make
so
sure to put the
nice.
anus, like tuck the anus in, because no one likes to see a pitiful anus, you know. And then, but the thing is, like, that's not how you win a game. Helping other people is not how you win. So then, in the end, I got to the producers and not beyond, because I didn't have that. I'm gonna like chew on this table and beat the shit out of the person so I win the game. I don't have that in me. So like,
Is that what they do on MasterChef?
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, but just like pretty much.
I get what you're saying.
Thank you
Don't
so
have
I
much.
enough
must
of a
have missed the
competitive.
parts where they beat the shit out of each other.
It's my whisk.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, don't whisk it.
Oh.
All right. Anyway, so we've
Okay,
all
so-
agreed that it would probably be John Knight or maybe Kevin.
I feel like
Or
John
Lance.
Knight is too quiet.
I don't know. I feel like Brian would be very competitive in
The
this
thing
game.
about quiet people in reality shows is they fly under the radar
True.
They do.
because they're not pissing anyone
That's
off.
right.
Also
Right?
true.
And
So
they usually
everybody's
make it to
just
the
like,
final
oh,
four.
Oh, and they
fuck,
think that
John's
he's not
still
a
here.
threat.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
He's just building us a shelter, being nice, you know, quiet over there by the ocean.
Yeah.
You know, I forgot he's even here.
Those people win only if the other person is just so vile. They're like, I can't stand giving you this money. I'm going to give it to anyone but you. And then that's when John's like, yay.
So you're
Like-
saying that if it's between John Knight and Brian Littrell, John Knight would win?
Oh, burn!
Probably. Yeah, only because people are like, oh, John Knight, here, you must need $1 million. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I didn't hear the burn. Sorry.
I
The
don't know.
burn
went in and out.
was
Sorry about that.
she thinks that if it's between John Knight and Brian Littrell, everyone would hate Brian by the end of it. So John would win.
That is a burn. Okay.
All right, next
All right,
game show.
let's try Big Brother. So Big
Okay,
Brother is.
I have not watched a single episode of Big Brother. I
I'm-
watched the very first
I
episode.
haven't
and
watched
was
Big
bored
Brother in
out
a
of my
long time.
mind.
Okay, I will explain to
Yes.
you how it works.
Thank you.
So it's kind of similar to Survivor. It was the second reality
Yes, I
show.
remember.
Survivor was the first, then they came out with Big Brother. It's basically Survivor on easy. Okay?
Yes.
So you're inside
So
this
you already
nice,
have shelter.
cushy
yes.
house. They give you food. They give you air conditioning, you know,
Mm, that
everything.
sounds pretty good.
Ah.
Okay? And so basically, there's still like the competition, so you can get power and like whatever, and
And then the person of the house or something.
the head of household
Yeah.
nominates people for eviction. You can win this veto thing so that you don't get
Yeah.
evicted,
Yeah.
and then the house votes, similar to
And
Survivor,
sometimes
which of
there's
the
like
two
double
people.
evictions, right?
Sometimes there is.
Ooh.
Okay.
So the house votes which of the two people they want to leave. Okay? So the thing about Big Brother is I am an avid Big Brother fan, love it, watched it like almost every year.
Do you even watch the After Dark specials or whatever it is?
No.
Okay. Because Big Brother is streamed 24/7.
24/7, you can watch it at all times.
Yeah.
So where
It
does
used
the
to be-
camera
it's
not
on like
follow
3
you
days
into
a
the
week,
bathroom?
right?
Just the toilet.
Interesting. So do people actually like get it on Big Brother
Yes.
All the time.
All the time. Oh my god.
with
Yes.
the cameras?
Yes.
With their
Yeah.
families watching?
They just go under a blanket,
And they're like,
and then you can hear you can see it
yes.
moving, and
How is that allowed
And
to
some
be
people
shown
like
on
fake
TV?
it. They're like,
yeah.
Why?
because it's like, oh, we're a couple. Just kidding. You know.
People make fake couples?
No, I don't think they do.
No?
They don't
Oh,
fake have
okay.
sex.
Oh.
But anyways,
Damn it. Okay. That's her
they
way
have
cheap
real
possessing.
sex. To be honest, most of the time when they really for real start having sex, the camera's like, okay, we can't show porn, so
Okay.
we'll just turn.
I've always wanted to participate in Big Brother, and I
Participate in the porn?
not the porn part, just like the actual show, because there's Big Brother Canada. But like the thing is, like I was researching it, and statistically, women have never won Big Brother,
Maybe
because-
that's because you haven't been on.
No, it's because so like getting to like the beginning of Big Brother is fine, but when you get to the end part, there's too much mind shit happening that women like go into like hyperdrive, like and then like they end up like sabotaging themselves. So men most of the time
So they're
win
like
Big
very
Brother.
catty
Because
as well.
what I was gonna say about Big Brother is, you do need the balance of you need to be able to win some competitions, but you can't win
Yes.
too many. You can't appear too strong, because then
Yeah.
people will be like, this person is too much of a threat.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And you need to be intelligent. You need to have this mind smarts, but not too smart again, because then people are like, this person's too smart.
Get rid
Goodbye.
of 'em.
The main thing that you need to do is you need to get people to like you.
Yeah,
Okay.
That is
Yes.
the main thing.
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if for some reason you get up there and are nominated for eviction, you need to be able to convince everyone not to vote you out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the more people like you, the less likely that's going to happen. And then those same people vote for who's going to win. So it's more of a social game
yes,
rather than you could
a
win.
physical game.
Dr.
But
Will.
there's also like alliances too, right? In
Yes.
this game.
Yes. Dr. Will, one of the all-time best Big Brother players,
Ooh,
never won one competition
shut up.
and won the entire thing in his season. And then he was on a second time in All Stars and he came in fourth.
Wow.
Never won one competition.
Did you do that on purpose?
Wow.
Or
Oh,
was it
he
just sucky?
purposely lost
Good job, Dr. Phil.
because he didn't want to.
Will, fuck, shit. Okay, sorry.
Dr. Phil's a different guy.
Right, forgot.
So, anyways, you don't necessarily need to be athletic. You could be lazy as fuck. And you
Shannon's
don't
like, how do I play?
you need to be
this?
smart. You need to be smart in order to manipulate people and get people to like you, but not necessarily.
Okay.
You could also just be a bumbling buffoon,
Yo.
but like very likable.
I am very
A likable buffoon.
I can do that. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Maybe I should apply. I think I psyched myself because I'm like, oh my god, women have never won. I'm a woman. I got tits. I'm not gonna win.
Might
The
as well
key,
just cut
the
You
tits
should
off.
do
only
it. Why
thing,
not?
Lydia,
Why not
is
try?
Lydia can't lie,
I know. Shit.
and you kind of need
It's
to be able to
true.
lie in
It's
Big
true.
Brother.
I have like honest faith. It's very bad.
So they'd be like, Lydia, are you in an alliance with that person? And you'd be like, no.
It's true. Shit.
They'd be like, oh, Lydia said she's in.
in the
Yeah.
show because she would like tell right away
I
everything.
would. I'd be like, guess who got an alliance? This guy. Yeah, I would. Damn it. It's true.
You know what, buddy? Apply anyways.
I think you
Whatever.
should try.
You know what? I'll apply next time it's open. Yeah.
Anyways,
Why not?
so
Better to try.
when I think about
Think so.
boybanders, like who are the ones that are like super likable? Like just everyone who's had an interaction with them is like, wow, what a great guy.
Nick's very likable.
Some people he can be moody.
Yes, he can. Yeah, of course.
I was gonna say Jeff
Is
Timmons
Donnie-
again, but I
Donnie
don't
is
want
Well,
to.
I
lovable.
feel like
All
in
right,
this
Jeff
case,
Timmons would
Jeff
actually
could.
excel.
Jeff's
How about
only
Donnie?
Donnie is a great.
Donnie's a great
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Jeff's downfall is he's a
lovable.
little too buff. So there's the outside
Ugh.
chance that at the beginning people would be like, "Look at his muscles, get this guy fucking out of here
Way too strong for this.
before even getting
Yeah.
to know him."
Yeah.
Interesting.
Donnie is an
Oh, maybe.
excellent choice.
Donnie
Maybe
is
AJ.
AJ is who first came to my mind's eye because
yeah.
that man can talk like no one's business, and he spends his whole life lying because
What?
he doesn't actually know what the truth is. So he's just like, blue, 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 I can
he's
bullshit
also
everything.
a really big Big Brother fan, isn't he?
Yes, and he's a Big Brother
Okay.
fan.
So I feel like he's
Alright.
watched the show. He kind of knows the strategies and things. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Also feel like Joey Fatone could do really
Ah,
well.
yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He could like make like a mean hot dog barbecue and win over people.
Because here's the thing about Joey Fatone. He appears dumb because he's like goofy and like,
Yeah.
but he's
Yeah.
actually really smart.
Yeah,
He's
like
very
Marilyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're allowed outside in the backyard, right?
Yes.
Okay.
At all times, or only when you're allowed out?
Sometimes they keep them inside the house because they're setting up competitions out there and they don't want them to see what they're doing in advance.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
not like max they'd be locked out for like a day.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
And where's the Big Brother mansion? Is it like?
It's in California.
Of course, it's in
Well,
California.
the Canadian ones.
The
in
Canadian
Toronto.
one's in Toronto.
There's no room for a mansion there.
It's,
There
you know where
is.
it is?
Where?
You know that studio that's down near the chorus?
Oh, Sugar Beach.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's
okay.
a big
That
studio.
that we went to for. Who did I go to that game show with?
That was me, Dingus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the one with that chick? who
Yeah,
was
who was like
the
looks a
spinning
little.
the wheel thing.
Yes, yes, that was me.
What the heck was that show called?
That was stupid. I don't know.
Huh.
We were in the audience, but what was the point?
Anyways,
Anyways,
it's that
yeah.
big studio
Okay.
down there.
Okay, that's the only place that we're in
So
Toronto
it's
where
not
there's
really
room.
a mansion. It's just a.
It's not.
soundstage.
It's a soundstage, and the Big Brother one actually doesn't have, because they do it in the winter. They don't really. They have a little outside, but they don't have a big outside.
But
Like
it's not really an outside. It's like.
it's like
AstroTurf.
it's like your backyard basically, and they have a
Okay.
hot tub, and then they have like some. It's more like a porch, or not a porch.
My backyard.
Not
Yes,
not
you
Chinzia's
have 4
backyard.
acre backyard.
Your
It's
backyard.
not
I have
4
a
acres.
postage stamp backyard.
Fun fact: there was a random old couple having a picnic in our backyard
What
today.
the fuck? What? What?
One of Dad's friends.
Of
with his-
course.
But it was just like they're like, "Hello," and I'm like, "They're like, hi Maria." I'm like, "No, it's the daughter." Hi. I'm like, "What?" And then I go in there. I'm like, "They're just having a sandwich, drinking." I'm like, "You guys having a picnic?" Like, "Yeah, it's a nice tree." I'm like, "Of course it is."
Okay. God bless. That's
God
weird, but
bless.
okay.
Reality show from my house.
I know, right? I know.
Anyways, back to Big Brother and who would win.
Yes.
Okay. So who did we shortlist? We have
AJ, Donnie, and Joey Fatone.
and Lance.
Maybe
On Big Brother?
I feel like Lance is a little too controversial.
Yes,
like
yes.
he's gonna get in fights with people
Yes, but it adds to the
Yeah.
drama.
Okay.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What about the younger boy bands? Are we not kind of?
Well, we can pick from them.
Are you talking like One Direction? or
Yeah,
are you
I was
talking
thinking like 1D.
Like, who's really likable?
Niall. Niall is very likable.
Hmm.
He likes a
Niall's
lot of boy
likable.
bands. He's met a bunch of the older boy bands.
You know who everyone loves?
Harry.
Trevor from O-Town.
Yes,
Trevor,
Trevor from
okay.
O-Town's a
And
guy's guy.
He's athletic, but he's like kind of tall,
like-
so he doesn't show it too much.
Mm.
And he's super competitive.
He is. He's very competitive. And he's been in, like,
Yeah.
he was in a fraternity and all that stuff, so he's like really with the bros and
Yeah.
like.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can see that.
Interesting.
All right. Fair enough.
Sorry, that wasn't a younger boy band. It just came into my mind.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. Any
Yeah.
other Soph? Any other suggestions?
No.
Big Brother.
AJ and Donnie are my suggestions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Donnie's good.
Those are both good options.
All right. Can
Amazing
you think
Race?
of any other? I forgot about Amazing Race. Because it's not on the air anymore, but it's a good one.
It's not on the
Well,
air anymore.
No.
Shit. Why?
John
Oh,
Knight
'cause
was
travel?
on that one.
John Knight
Was
was
John
on the
Knight on that
Amazing
one?
Race. I
With
forgot
Beyonce.
about
How far did
that.
he get?
He got,
Not
I
far.
thought he got pretty far. No, did he not?
No, I'm pretty sure they
I don't
got
think he
kicked
got
out
far. I think he like
second.
went out like the first
Oh.
couple
Ouch.
episodes.
He was not the first. I believe he was the second. But
I thought
still.
he was on at least till week 3 or 4.
Yeah, because like no one got kicked off the first week.
Yes, agreed.
And then he didn't. He got kicked off like the third week.
Ah.
Why though? We're not fast enough. What happened?
I
You
don't.
remember?
I feel
They
like
overslept? I can't remember.
no,
There
they
was
didn't.
something.
It's not like they made a huge mistake. They just weren't overly good at it.
Yeah.
So-
yeah. Fair.
Amazing Race is the show that I would want to be on because I enjoy traveling the world on stuff.
Yes.
However, I am fully aware that I am not fit enough to be on that show.
Let's call it like it is. To be good at Amazing Race, you need to be in phenomenal
You
shape.
gotta run.
And
Yeah.
You know,
good directions.
I
And
am good with directions.
you need to drive a standard car because they always
Which
throw
I do
that in
not
there,
do.
which is like they're like, hey, fuck you, and you're like, no.
But at the
Damn you, Europe and your standard cars.
Yes.
but at the end of the day, when all the times, it's like the athletes that win Amazing Race.
Yeah, the smart ass.
Like, I
Yeah.
also feel like some of the challenges I would have trouble doing because I'm
Yes.
short and fat, but
like
also because
what challenges?
like there was one
require a
I
tall person?
saw where they were like stacking crates and you had to climb up a crate and keep doing this, and I felt like I wouldn't be able to do that because it got too
Okay,
high.
all right. I don't like how they make you like the person who's really good at everything in your team. They're like, no, you, the other person has to do it, and you're just like, but I brought a ringer for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you can only do so many roadblocks
yeah,
or something.
yeah.
You have to make it fair. The two, like, each person has to do an equal amount of challenges. But
I would have. Sorry.
no, you also have to not be scared of anything. So like,
Yeah.
you gotta jump off tall buildings and
Eat
swim in the
spiders.
like,
Like, I
shit.
feel like
water.
I could do a bunch of those things, but I am a picky eater normally. So if it's like, here's some pork
It's a
nose,
scorpion.
like a scorpion, I feel like I would eat.
not
But if
eat
they're
a
like, here's a pig's
scorpion.
hoof, and I'm like, whoa, I don't want that. Like, I don't know. I ate insects before.
Oh,
What
yeah,
are those
I
things?
saw,
Crickets.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh wow.
You have a insect yet.
Like, I feel like that, but what I thought one of my favorite moments of any Amazing Race is when Boston Rob was on it,
Mhm.
and they got to this challenge, and you had to eat. It was either gross meat or a lot of it. Like, I can't remember what it was, but there was like they were in like the woods, and there was this meat that they had to eat. And if you didn't eat the meat, you had to take a 1 hour penalty, and then you could move on.
Mhm.
So he had already figured out how many people were behind him and how many were that. So he figured he just needed to convince 2 people afterwards to also sit it out. So then he did that. So then he still had the head start, and he knew he didn't have to worry as much about eating this because then he was able to continue his round because these other guys were stuck waiting for their hour to be up.
Oh, that's smart. That's
So it was
Boston
like
Rob.
an interesting strategy,
He's
and I was
very
just
smart.
like, look at this guy trying to be all like, guys, like, ooh, this is disgusting. Let's all sit it out together.
And then
But he
like,
was already
snuck
there
it.
ahead of time, so
Oh.
he had like the 15-minute advantage or whatever because of he got to the challenge first, and then was like, look, I can't do this. I'm sitting this out. Let me convince these people.
Oh, that's
and
what
then
happened. Okay.
they were delayed behind, and he was able to go as soon as his hour was up.
Sneaky bastard.
Yes,
That's
so-
so Boston
Did
Rob.
he-
Love him.
Okay, I
Did
would
he
like
do
to
well
point
on that? I
out
don't remember what he did. How well
that-
did he do?
Sorry, I don't know, Sophia. Do you know how well he did on it?
They got pretty far. I don't think they won.
I don't know. I don't know that about the Boston Rob
Also,
lore.
what helped is that people knew them from Survivor, and they'd be like, "Rob and Amber, here, get this free stuff," and you're like, "Yes, thank you." And then so that worked to their advantage. Yeah.
Hooray!
So that's
Very
another
good,
thing.
very
So
good.
if the boy banders are more famous in Europe or whatever, they might be able to get more help from.
True.
Because I feel like maybe not a lot of people knew who John was.
Oh, possible.
So,
Yeah,
for
possible.
example, like
True.
a Backstreet Boy
yeah,
is more universally well known, so they might get a
True.
little farther. On it.
yeah, true that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
What I was gonna say, sorry, circling back to that strategy, is he didn't invent that. Like, many people had done this before to be like, oh,
Well-
if we all take a penalty, they know I can outrun these two, so as long as I get to the thing first, I won't be eliminated if we all take the penalty.
Yes.
Second, I hate people who do that because I feel like they're not
They're not doing
playing
the
the
challenge.
game properly.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Little
true.
jerks.
That's true.
Anyways,
True.
Okay, so we need a fit boy.
super fit.
Oh, and they have to be in teams, right? So are they in
so
teams
it's
with their
two.
with somebody from their band, or can they be with any boy
I
band?
feel like you can double up any two you want.
Any two.
I
like
feel like
two.
Brian would do well because he's very fit. and
I was going
competitive.
back to Trevor because I'm like super fit, super competitive, and then you could put him with like Ashley,
I was gonna
who's
say Ashley
also
also needs to be involved.
super
in this.
fit,
Yes.
and then like beautiful, so he could be
Yes.
like, yes, could we just go ahead of you in this line, and then
Yes.
the women would be like, yes, of course you can,
Yeah.
and then
It's true. That's
Agreed.
true.
Agreed.
you know,
Yeah. Ashley, I would definitely put forward for this because he is beautiful and seems to run fast. I don't know, but
do we know if any boy banders speak multiple languages? Because I feel like
that would
language
be helpful.
He does not. He has a song
No
called "No
habla
Habla
Español."
Español."
oh God, no! Jeez. I
No
don't
habla
know.
That's a good
Español.
question. I don't know. Well,
yeah.
Kevin knows how to say. Can
Will you give me a blowjob
blowjob
in German?
Okay, let's put Kevin and Ashley together. There we go.
No, I like the Trevor thing you're doing.
Okay, all right.
The Timo Town.
Okay.
To go with today's theme, I'm going to go Trevor with Jeff Timmons.
Trevor with Jeff Timmons. Oh my god.
Okay, no. we'll
She
get
really
something
just thinks,
I don't know.
you know, I feel like the Lachey brothers could be good at this. Because,
Oh, yeah.
you know, they're brothers.
Yeah.
They're like, you know.
Yeah, they could have that.
They would get along.
We could have brother teams.
Yes.
We could
and
do,
we
like-
could stop hitting the table.
We
Tim
could.
Bear.
Sorry, brother teams.
Yeah, like two Joe
Okay,
bros
so-
could probably do good too. Like Nick and Joe.
Yeah.
Poor Kevin.
Well,
Kevin
yeah.
has kids he has to take care of.
Okay.
He can't
All right,
leave
all right.
them.
So let's go on this thing here. So we got Nick and Joe Jonas. We have Jordan and John Knight. We have Drew and Nick Lachey.
Mm-hmm.
Who else are brother bands?
Hanson?
I'm gonna go Zach and
I
Isaac.
cannot imagine Hanson doing well on Amazing Race.
Well, not
though.
Taylor.
I feel like
Taylor,
Zach could. Zach, I feel, is nuts enough to like.
Yeah, it's definitely not Taylor. He's too pretty. He's too demanding. I
he
would
has
say
about 70 children.
that too. Yeah. So yeah. And
Yeah.
he'd be like, guys, let's stop to pray. And he's like, no, just like we need to go. Amsterdam's waiting. You know.
That's why I feel like Zach is the more of a hyper
Yes.
personality that he'd be.
You
able
could
to
do you could do KFC, Kentucky's Finest Cousins. That's close to brothers.
for those and not in the Backstreet Boys fandom.
Okay, I'm like, what the hell?
That
Okay.
so that Brian Littrell and Kevin Richardson.
Okay, yeah, they'd be a
From
good
the
team.
Backstreet
They're
Boys.
cute.
Yeah, I
know
can
who
see
they
that.
are. I didn't know who KFC was. I was like,
That-
They
what?
call them KFC,
Kentucky's
Finest Cousins.
Okay. No chicken.
There's
No chicken.
Okay, excellent. All right.
Chicken is not involved.
Okay. All right, yeah, I can see that. That'd be nice. That'd be fun.
What about?
Yeah.
Can we throw in Marky Mark? So Donnie Wahlberg with Marky Mark.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Okay,
kind
sure.
of in a funky bunch at some point.
I just thought of something that would be really not good on the
Nick-
opposite.
Nick
Nick
and
and Aaron? Oh,
Oh my
god, what
God.
a disaster.
They would fight before they left the
Oh,
airport.
it's true. I know, it's true.
He's like, give me the map. Ow! You can't
You're
tell me what
always
to
trying
do.
to do this. Yeah. Oh, God.
Well, what a
God.
disaster that would be.
Yeah, it'd be like
Yeah.
House of Carter's part
Ugh,
2.
yeah, that would not be good at all.
Oh, what about when we had bromances? Who were on those ones?
I mean, there was lots of people. We don't have anyone
We
from
had-
NSYNC.
Oh,
Who could
yes.
the NSYNC pairing be?
Joey and Lance.
Yeah,
Probably.
or
Or
Joey
Chris.
and Lance.
Okay, maybe.
Justin's too pretty and he's demanding.
Although, if you're going to use the celebrity factor, People
Justin,
would
of
know
all
Justin.
the boy band members, Justin has the most juice.
Yeah, it's true. Justin Juice.
You know?
Nah, no.
thank you.
Like, people would see him coming and be like, Justin Timberlake!
okay, so who would Justin be with? Joey?
Who is he
Uh,
best friends with, Chris?
He was
Or
What
friends
about
with
JC?
Justin
himself.
and Nick?
Oh, come on.
JC is sleeping and not
Yeah,
moving along.
Yeah, yeah. It's true.
They're like, hey, JC,
Oh,
it's
yes, I
starting.
can just
with-
picture
He's like,
JC
"Yeah,
sleeping
5
like
more
on the
hours."
way.
5 more hours.
Oh, God.
Give me 5 more minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe Bros.
Uh,
The Joe Bros are younger.
They have the youth on their
They
side.
do have the
Yeah.
youth on their side. But Nick has diabetes, right? So
That's fine. I feel like he's fine.
he's had it for years.
Yeah, I
so
think
I feel
that's
like
okay.
he'd be able
Type
to.
1 or
It's
2?
type 1.
He has the one that has the little
But you got the thing. You're just
Yeah,
you
that's
good
true.
to go. Let's go.
I feel like nobody in One Direction really did any sort of dancing or exercise. So
No.
Yeah.
although they're younger, I don't feel like they would have.
No.
I can't picture,
Nope.
like, Zayn
but do
has
we know
anxiety.
them that well
and
to like
then-
picture them in that kind of competition?
Harry's just too pretty.
Yeah.
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 And then, who's the other one?
Niall.
Niall.
Niall, maybe. Liam
Liam.
is too much of a brat, and he'd be like, oh, this is not up to my standards.
What's the other one called? The
Okay.
one with the weird name.
Louis.
Louis.
It would have
Louis.
to be Niall and Louis,
Yeah,
I feel.
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. All right.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
What about game shows, guys? Who's winning Wheel of Fortune?
Oh, Lance.
Oh, so
Ooh.
spelling. Okay.
I'm
so
gonna go with
not Nick.
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin? Okay. Yeah.
Many
Yes.
boy banders suck at spelling.
That is very true.
Who's an intelligent boy bander?
I feel like Chris could be good at Wheel of Fortune.
Chris, yes.
Yeah, he's good at trivia.
Yeah.
He's very good at
I feel like maybe John Wright could be okay.
because he's around since Wheel of Fortune went on air.
Oh, burn! Ow!
Love you, John.
Ow, ow, ow. Yeah.
Smart boy bander.
I
Yeah.
am
I
Who
think
else
I'll
is
Joey
smart?
Fatone on
I
this
don't
one
know.
too.
okay. Maybe Howie for Wheel of
Howie,
Fortune.
yeah.
No,
No?
no,
No, Howie would not do well
I
on
feel
Wheel
like
of
Howie
Fortune.
would just be like, I don't know what's going on.
It's missing bunch of letters. What am I supposed to do?
Oh god.
I feel like Donnie would do okay.
Donnie?
Wahlberg?
Sophia?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. He's because he's been on television. He knows.
Yeah,
What cameras are and stuff.
yeah.
Are any boy banders like good writers? Maybe they would know spelling and grammar and
Ashley Parker Angel is a writing person.
is he? Is that you just want to
Well, he has a piano, so I'm assuming yes. No.
Okay.
Okay,
Maybe
sure.
He's
Okay,
trying.
maybe.
Like, who seems like a scholar?
I know. I'm trying to like think. I'm like I don't.
I'm trying to think of like who.
Maybe like the British boy bands. Maybe we gotta pull some of those guys out of here. They don't
I
seem
see,
very
I don't really
scholarly.
know.
Like
I
in
don't know
Old
enough
Town.
about
In
them.
Old Town, who would you pick if we had to pick one?
Like who's like a
Ouch.
I'm
neuroscientist?
gonna go with Dan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's a dad.
Dan? Okay,
He
yeah.
has to help his
He has
children
to-
with schoolwork.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he went to college. Like I think some of them did, didn't they? I know Trevor did, but I feel like he was just partying. in
Oh,
college.
what about Ikaika? He was supposed to be a doctor.
You and Ikaika. You fucking love
You
that guy.
love that guy.
And
What
then I say
about
his name.
CJ?
Oh yeah, he's
CJ.
smart.
How do we know he's smart? We know nothing
He
about
was
this.
the entire group.
Okay, yes.
He wrote everything. He just like, hey, two hot guys, come join my team, and they're like, we're hot, okay. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
that's so, like he was the brainchild of that. I mean, like I don't know why he let it go. Like, well, I don't know what happened with 3 Deep.
I feel like the two hot guys were like,
We're
we're not making
we're
enough money
bored.
from
We're
this.
just gonna
Probably.
keep going doing our soaps.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably what happened. Sigh.
I don't know. And I feel like Jeopardy's kind of along the same lines as Wheel of Fortune. You have to have big brains.
Big brain. Yeah, that's
That
true.
one's harder though because you
Yeah.
actually have to know. Unless it's like Celebrity Jeopardy or whatever, that's pretty easy.
But you still gotta know
Rock
stuff.
and Roll Jeopardy, that was an easy one. Well, then I'm gonna go Joey Fatone then for
Yeah.
Jeopardy because
Yeah,
he's
same.
around a lot of game shows.
That's true.
And Chris.
Oh, he
Yeah,
has
that's
the
true. Joey's
advantage
good.
of like, you know, like, okay, Family Feud.
Yeah.
Joey Fatone has
Voice.
worked on Family Feud.
He did?
Yeah.
True.
This is Joey Fatone, and you're watching Family Feud.
Oh, I didn't know you
Here's
Whatever.
Steve Harvey or whatever the hell.
Whoever the guy is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is the voice.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
I
didn't
remember
know
that.
Mm-hmm.
He also did a show called The Singing Bee, I think, as well. Joey hosted. That was a singing one.
And then doesn't he
It was
have,
like a spelling bee, but with singing.
doesn't he also
Interesting.
have an online game show now?
That's Chris.
Chris
No,
does.
Yes, so Chris has the pop trivia.
But
night.
Chris is like running his own kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like he puts his phone on a thing and does it himself.
It
Joey
is.
has like a legitimate one.
Is this the Impractical Jokers guys?
Well, there's that, but then there's another one.
Oh.
Like it's a literal like trivia game show.
Don't hit the table.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
So
Yeah,
I feel,
Maybe, yeah, the InSyncers probably have a little. Well, no, I mean,
who knows? Maybe
Backstreet's
JC
not
could be smart.
stupid. Like Backstreet's pretty smart.
New kids have the life experience.
That's
True.
true. That's true.
True.
You know, they outage all the other ones.
We
Yeah.
haven't talked about Danny Wood at all. Maybe he's smart. I don't know if he is.
Okay.
He can cook. Oh, is there a cooking show?
Well, yeah, what about Chopped?
Oh, Chopped is fun.
I'm gonna go Danny Wood for that one because he's always used to make food for his family and show pictures of it.
Okay.
But do you think he could
Even
cook
though he
under
calls
pressure?
sauce gravy.
Oh,
which I
that's an
think
American
is
thing.
a ridiculous thing because gravy is brown stuff.
I
that
know,
goes
I
on
know, but like
animals.
Italians in like what is it, the Bronx or something, there was like gravy. Where's the gravy on Sunday? You know,
For shame.
I know it's just
It's
and
sauce.
we're like gravy.
Sugo. It is not gravy.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, I think
I'm just
Who
wondering
else
if
cooks a
Danny could
lot?
cook under pressure.
I think he
You
could.
know, and be like, I'm gonna take this old sock, a bottle of honey, and 2 eggs and make something out
Yeah,
of it.
because like Chopped is like you have to be creative too. You can't just be a good cook. You have to be
True.
like,
Okay, but who do you think also cooks?
Nick
Nick
can
can
have-
make pancakes.
Yeah, I'm saying like he could like be like I
Yeah.
made a souffle pancake, you know, or like I made a meat pancake.
I found this pancake batter and just put the items that needed to go into
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Every round, he just gets pancake batter
Right,
and throws everything in.
exactly.
I was like, here you go.
Could you imagine?
And they're like, oh my god, this is brilliant.
Is Chop the one where you can screw other people?
No, that's Elton's Kitchen Hell or something. What's it called?
It's a cutthroat kitchen.
Cutthroat.
Ah,
Kitchen.
yes, that
Yeah.
one. That's an entertaining show.
That's a fun one.
It's like
Yes.
now you have to ride a bicycle while chopping onions.
I know, right? That's the best. Like these kitchen the cheers they have to like cut.
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just trying to figure out which boy banders post cooking things.
Jacob is like a foodie, Underwood.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Then
So
Okay.
maybe he would like know. I don't know if he can make it, but he would like know a lot of different shit.
Yeah.
He would be like, I'm familiar with this ingredient because I ate it one time, blah, blah, blah. Howie also likes eating.
Yes. How he eats.
So,
Howie.
And we just
Yeah.
had that thing. Yeah,
That chicken
and
was
that
good.
was,
chicken thing.
you know, and he cooked it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
So there's that.
yeah, right.
Brian has a pizza oven.
Oh, he does.
Does he cook or do you think Leanne cooks?
I feel like it's mostly Leanne.
Okay.
When did he get a pizza oven?
I
And
don't
how come
know.
I'm just finding about this now?
It was.
Is
I
it
don't
because you're always at Brian's house and, you know?
How did you guys know he had a pizza
I
oven?
don't know. It was on Instagram.
Can you confirm, Sophia? Does he have a pizza oven?
Yeah, he does.
There you go.
Is it like a propane wood burning?
No, it's like
It's
a wood burning
inside
oven.
their house.
No,
It's
it's not.
inside?
It's
I feel
It's
like-
outside.
not inside their house.
I'm assuming he has the propane, but I'm not too sure about that.
It's a wood burning oven. It's on that. It's in the backyard
Okay.
because you can't have a wood burning oven inside
It's
your
in the
house.
kitchen. Wasn't it in the kitchen?
Pretty sure it's not.
Wow. Okay, I don't know.
You can't have a wood burning oven inside your house.
You can because the house in Italy has one.
Okay, but it was designed probably around this oven.
Yes.
You
yes.
can't like
Probably,
take
yeah.
a regular
This was
house.
built in like the 1800s.
Like you need a.
It was not built in the 1800s.
or 1900s.
When Dad was born. It was born-
Well,
it's like the 50s,
All right. Well, the 1900s then.
maybe the 40s.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
the
just know
40s.
that they used to just take rocks that they would find and then plastered, and then they eventually made a house.
because it needs a chimney. It needs the smoke needs to be able to escape.
How do we know he doesn't have a chimney?
How are you going to just build a chimney in the middle of your kitchen if
He's
it doesn't already
rich.
exist?
He's a rich man.
Here's some money.
I guess.
Give me my things.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't
All
know.
these celebrity chefs have their wood burning ovens in the
Outside,
backyard.
'cause it's, like,
So
nice.
they're
Fire
also
hazard.
rich. So I feel like if there was a way to put it inside, they probably would do that, but they don't.
Well, because wood's dirty. People don't want that shit in their
Like
house.
Bobby Flay has his wood burning oven outside. If Bobby Flay could have a wood burning oven inside, he would.
Bobby Flay would be sleeping with that wood burning oven. He'd be like, steak. Because he loves food. Just
Okay.
saying. Okay.
Okay, so back to boy banders.
Okay.
Who did
Enough Bobby Flay.
Maybe he sings. We don't know.
We
Can he
don't know.
find 4 other chefs to sing with him?
The singing chefs.
Oh.
Pasquale.
Oh.
Lou would be like delighted. Lou would be like,
Lou is smiling up at you from hell.
He's like, yes. I know. yeah, definitely hell.
He's like,
That would be fast. So they would sing and cook at the same time.
And then they would feed
and then you would
the
get to eat at the
entire
concert.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh.
There you go.
We're on to something,
Nice.
I
guys.
feel like it's slightly dangerous for them to be singing and dancing with knives.
Oh,
Well,
what's
they gotta
that?
be really good at it, though.
Maybe everything's pre-chopped.
Perhaps.
But then there's also the fire element.
That's what makes it exciting.
It's like, woo! Pasquale's on fire!
Oh my god, he's so hot!
Literally, he's so hot. You're on fire!
I know, thanks! No, really! Oh my god. Yeah, this is
thanks.
gone off the rails here.
What's happening? Okay, what's
All
the
right,
supermarket
guys.
sweep?
Okay, let's supermarket sweep, and then we gotta wrap up. Who's
Yeah.
good at supermarket sweep?
So
Stop
you have to
putting
be able
the
to run through the. You have to answer trivia knowledge about supermarket products.
Okay.
Then you have to get the Obaswarm backrest and the big wheels of cheese and
the
stuff.
prosciutto,
And the prosciutto. And then you have to answer the clues and go get the...
This is Chinzia's favorite game show.
Such a good game show. Tito Monte, bring this back.
Tito
Yes,
Monte.
bring this back. This is a fun
He's
game.
the host.
Oh my god!
Of the
I thought
Canadian
you just
version.
invented like a
There's
brand.
Yes.
Like,
Well,
it's like I never heard of Tito Monte pasta sauce.
maybe he made some. Who knows?
Okay.
The
Okay.
Americans have a
I
different
know I
host.
keep saying this name, but I feel like Brian would do well in this game as well.
Speed. You have to have speed.
Who
Here's
do we feel
my
watches
thing.
a lot of commercials?
Okay, who is poor enough to shop for themselves? I would say anyone in
O-Town.
or O-Town. Yes,
Anyone in O-Town
Pretty much.
knows how much things at the grocery store cost. Guaranteed.
100%. Yes. Sorry, when I said 90 degrees, I did mean O-Town. Sorry.
Yes.
But probably also.
Then
I
I'm
can
also
see
thinking
what you're
about new
saying,
kids
don't worry.
because they had the big break where they kind of just went back and lived a normal life.
Yeah, they did.
So they
Yeah.
were probably like shopping at the grocery
You
store
think
and
Joey
stuff.
McIntyre would do
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Joey Mac. You know.
Yeah.
mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Please don't go coupons.
And then his wife was like having kids, so she's like,
Yeah.
"Go get to the store and get the diapers," and he's like, "All right," you know.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like JC would probably.
Be too slow.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
you
he would
need to
probably,
be
He would
quick.
read the flyers.
Oh,
but-
Kevin would be so slow.
Kevin would be really
He'd
slow.
be like,
Like-
"Wait."
Which of
He'd be
this
like a snail
dressing?
thing.
Yeah, he
It
would.
said the Renee's dressing, but there's like this is what you do. You take them all.
He would
He
have
just
to
his
know
arm
the
and
answer
dip
for the
arm
question.
into the
He would
cart.
lose
So
like right
good.
away.
Yeah.
Pile everything from the shelf onto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one to O-Town. I feel like they would.
Yeah. And it would probably be good for their career as well. And exposure is good exposure, right, guys? Hollywood,
True.
hooray!
True.
True.
Yeah.
Canadian boy bands who are also not popular would probably be good at this.
Muppets.
Yeah.
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 VIP.
VIP.
Definitely shopping for their own groceries.
B4
It's just my luck.
Yes. Oh yeah. B4. Can we take this home? No.
Oh, I forgot about B44.
Yeah.
Any boy band that's not really popular anymore and is at the grocery store buying their own groceries, they're gonna do well here.
It's
Yes.
true. It's true. 100%.
Good job.
All right. Well, on that note, thanks for taking a break with us, guys.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.